All right, what's up, guys? VV back with another video. And in today's video, we got a pretty exciting one lined up for you. So last night, or this morning, depending on where you are in the world, there was a very big tournament over in the East. And what Bandai likes to do during these big tournaments is that's when they like to show off, like in the little intermissions between games, they like to show off spoilers coming out from new sets. And last night, like I said, or this morning, wherever you are in the world, they dropped a incredible spoiler video. I will have that video linked down in the comment section below, or if there's not like a video put out for it yet from Bandai, I'll at least have the clip from the live stream where I saw it. So there's a ton of new cards to go over. Let's get right into this, guys. Spoiler warning up front: we're going to be seeing a lot of new cards, and we're going to be seeing a lot of cards that are going to be reprinted in PRB-02 in today's video. Okay, so let's do this, guys. I'll have everything time-stamped in the general description, and I'll have all relevant links and stuff like that in the comment section below. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please do not hesitate to put those down in the comment section below, or hop on the VV Theory Discord. Link will be in the channel description. Now, let's do this, guys. Bandai, I know it's easy to call Bandai out for all the things they do wrong, which I'm not saying there's a bunch they do, but, people know there's things that a lot of people wish they could do better. But, man, they're doing a lot of things right. It has to be said, guys. You have to give credit where it's due. It's easy to call someone out when they do something wrong, but, man, I feel like Bandai's doing a lot of things right, and what they're doing with PRB-02, thumbs up, double thumbs up, green light, good stuff, Bandai. You love to see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into this. I'm going to shrink my camera down, at least down to here, and we're going to go through this. Okay, so first up, check out all these reprints. I'm going to tell you guys what my predictions were real quick of what I thought, or at least what I really wanted them to reprint in PRB-02. So if we look at PRB-01, that was the first time they ever did this premium booster reprint set. And in that, they printed 6 secret rares. Okay, 1 for each color. I can't remember what they all were, but they reprinted a secret rare from every color. Okay, so I think red was actually Ace, or no, I think it was Shanks, excuse me. It might have been Shanks, and then I think green was Yamato, blue was Kaido, purple, goodness gracious, guys. Like I said, I can't remember all of them, but my point is that they reprinted one from every single color. Okay. Now, in PRB-02, I predicted, okay, they're probably going to use that same model. But guys, they did not use that same model. They reprinted one from every color and more, right? They reprinted more than one from every color, I think. Because I predicted red would be Rayleigh, green would be Zoro, blue would be Sanji, purple would be Bon Kure, Mr. 2, Bon Kure Bentham. Black I wasn't sure about because there's not really a black card that we really need in the secret rarity because they already reprinted Kuzan back in PRB-01. And then yellow was Katakuri. I just can't remember purple. Hopefully over the course of this video, I'll remember what the purple one was that they reprinted from PRB-01. But for yellow, I did predict that they were going to reprint Port Gosti Ace, okay? But for black, who knows? Maybe we'll see it as we go through because I can't remember. But I did not ever in a million years expect them to reprint EB-02 Luffy. I mean, this card just came out. Over here in the West, this card, Luffy, just came out. And I know a lot of people have known for a while that there was going to be a SP special art for this 6-cost Secret Luffy. But the concern for a lot of, for a lot of us, was that, okay, they're probably just going to have the secret rarity art, and that's going to be harder to get than the normal EB-02 card. But no, guys, it looks like they're going to be reprinting the secret. Just the standard art for the 6-cost EB-02 Luffy. You'll love to see that. It looks like they're going to be doing red, Rayleigh. It looks like yellow Port Gosti Ace is in there. Blue Sanji's down there in the middle at the bottom. And look at this, guys. Even yellow 7-cost 9K Trafalgar Law. You love to see that. You got the green Cavendish on here. I think we already knew about the 5-cost. We already knew about the 5-cost Sabo. Seeing the purple Sanji on here, excellent. Tashigi, the 2K counter. All kinds of good stuff on here, and even the 7-cost Newgate, because remember, guys, that is a starter deck card, so it's not out in any sets. It came out in a starter deck. Okay, so really good to see every single reprint on this screen. All right, let's keep going. More and more reprints, guys. Look at all these cards. There's the secret Zoro. There's the secret Bon Kure Bentham. Oh, it's just incredible to see all this, right? Now, it looks like they're going to be reprinting Rocket Boots Luffy, Nojiko, Carrot, the a lot of promo cards are going to be getting printed in PRB as well, which is really nice for us over here in the West, right? For the players over here in the West, seeing these promo cards in here means a lot to us, right? Because it's really hard for us to get a hold of the promo cards a lot of the times. Seeing Shigan Finger Pistol in here, Brook, Shirahoshi, I think this is a promo, Dracula Mihawk back here. We got the 4-cost Trafalgar Law. Those are the 2 cards we knew about right up front when they first announced PRB-02. I believe it was the 5-cost Sabo right above my camera. And then, again, right above my camera, the 4-cost Trafalgar Law. Those were the ones I think they kind of announced right in the beginning. So we knew those were coming, but it's good to see that those are getting reprinted as well. Okay. Then we have the Chopper on here, the 2K counter. We got You're the One Who Should Disappear. We have Gum Gum. I think this one's called Gum Gum Jet Gatling. Then we have Rosinante. Just all kinds of really needed reprints. That'll help drive the cost of the cards down, and that will help new players get into the game more easily. Okay. Next up. Okay, now this is kind of showing how they're reprinting a lot of cards, and I think I don't have this translated, guys, so if you know, by all means, put it in the comment section below. My camera is in the way a little bit. I'll push my camera up. If anyone does want to translate this, by all means, put that down in the comment section below. But get this, guys. I'm going to put my camera back now. Down here in the bottom, okay, you can't see behind my head. I'll push my camera even higher this time. This is a promo, and so is this Shanks. So seeing these 2 cards being reprinted, again, seeing any promo being reprinted in a PRB set, thumbs up. You absolutely love to see that. Now, let's keep going. A few other promos in here. This is the 5-cost, 5,000 power 2K counter Sabo over here on the right. This was a promo Luffy that we barely really saw much of, I feel like, but I think it has some type of, I don't know if it's an on-play or a win attacking that allows you to draw a card and trash a card. And then actually, I think the win attacking is something like if you have an 8-cost or higher in play, then you can draw a card and trash a card. And then the on-play can, the win attacking is the draw part, and the on-play can attach a Dawn or something like that to a character leader. I can't exactly remember. But either way, seeing the promo of this, thumbs up. You love to see it. And check out the foiling they're trying to show off on some of these cards, guys. Wow, look at that. That looks really good because a lot of people don't like to have the base rarity stuff in their deck. People that are the total opposite of me, right? So I'm a player, for those who are not aware, I love having an entire base set of cards. I don't want any alt arts. I don't want any like augmented arts. I don't want any kind of like special foiling, special textures. I want completely base rarity art. In fact, I'm not going to lie, guys. Okay, it's got to be said. You guys ready for this? I wish that I could buy an entire, like, you know, whatever my, the deck is I'm trying to run, I wish I could buy all of them in an actual common form so I could just bridge shuffle my cards. I know, I'm that guy. I would love to just be able to start shuffling my cards and really manhandling those, but I would never do that with these beautiful cards, of course. Of course, guys, I'd never do that with these beautiful cards, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, it's so good to see these reprints here, especially of the 2K counter Sabo. This card was going for like $20 USD. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, it does show. It looks like they were trying to focus in on some of the foiling on these guys. Check these out, because these, I don't think these were in, this is kind of like SR quality. In fact, I wonder if that's what they're saying down here at the bottom. They're probably showing like these cards that were normally in common quality being put in SR quality with the silver border. Really good stuff there. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my goodness, so much awesome stuff here. Look at these incredible alt arts. We got the alt art for the 7-cost 8K Newgate from ST15, the one that can on play attach a attach a Arrested Dawn to your leader. It might be leader or character, but then activate main, rest him to KO a 5K or less. We got the 2-cost blocker Rosinante, the 0-cost 3K counter You're the One Who Should Disappear. We got the 3-cost 5K Zoro, Burgess, Uso Hachi, Shanks, and Chopper. Look at this, guys. These alt arts look so good. They look so good. And that is one thing. I think everyone knows that by now who plays One Piece. Some of the best alt arts in the game, guys. So, and I'm talking about in the TCG game, in the whole field. Some of the best alt arts I've ever seen. The quality of the cards, the foiling, the textures. Huge thumbs up, guys. I got to quit saying that because I'm sure it's getting old. Okay, next up here, we got a bunch more alt arts. We got, I think this is Lime Juice at the top left. Shigan Finger Pistol. This is the 4-cost 5K Bounce Law, I believe. Yeah, because it says ST17. We got Basil Hawkins, you know, on KO. Your opponent trashes a life. We got the 2K counter X-Drake, the 4-cost 6K. I believe this is the Supernova Straw Hat Dressrosa Zoro that has Rest Your Dressrosa Leader or Stage and KO of 4 or less, I believe. I think that's that one. We got a 4-cost 5K, 2K counter, OP07 Crocodile. And then behind me here, it looks like this is Mary Joie. Interesting. I wonder if they're thinking about doing something with Celestial Dragons soon. You never know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's Mary Joie behind me. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Now, this one, I should have done more translations on this one. I apologize, guys, because I do have a lot of translation, some spoilers coming up here with the translations, but for these I did not. But I think I have gone over each and every one of these in previous videos, okay? But just know that what they're showing on this slide is these are new cards coming out in PRB-02 that directly help the new starter decks that just came out 23 through 28, okay? So this Lucky Roo is, of course, for Shanks, Bonnie's for Bonnie. This Mr. I think it's Mr. 3 Galdino is, of course, for Buggy. The 2-cost Nami is for Straw Hats for Purple Black Luffy. And then we have Shiryu for Blackbeard and this, I almost said Yamato for Otama, but no, this Otama for Yamato. Okay? All right, very cool stuff there. Again, sorry, I don't have the translations on these with me, but, you know, this is something, by all means, if people want to say it in the comment section below, I think we have gone over these before, but I don't have them in this video. Okay, so the new starter decks are getting some massive new support here. I shouldn't say massive, but some pretty nice support here. Okay, now, moving on. We're getting some actual cards that are specific to PRB as well. I mean, I guess you could say these cards are obviously specific to PRB. They're coming out in PRB. They even have that as their number, if you guys can see that here. Notice they are literally numbered in the PRB set. Okay, whereas reprints are not. So notice these reprints here, that's still like ST17, if you guys can see that. Let me go down to Crocodile down here. That's from OP07. So in other words, what I'm really trying to say is these cards here are actually, you know, from PRB. You can't find it anywhere else. And then the same thing is true of these cards. These are special, like, how do I say this? These are like, I think they're SRs, or, well, it looks like some are rares. Actually, they're all rares, I think. Excuse me. I believe these are all rares from PRB-02. And now we do have the translations for some of these we haven't gone over. I believe we've gone over the Ace, the Gecko, and the Kobe on the channel, so I don't have those in here. But we are going to go over this new Zoro, Jinbe, and Doflamingo. Let's check those out. Okay, so first up is Zoro here. He is a 4-cost, 4,000 power Supernova, Straw Hat, 2K counter, and of course it's a slash type attribute character, which is relevant now. And this has blocker, so it's a 4-cost, 4K, 2K counter with blocker. And then on your opponent's turn, if this character would be rested by your opponent's effects, you may instead rest one of your other characters. So good luck trying to rest this on the final turn when they try to swing through with Hody Jones. Very nice to have a blocker that's dependable right now against a lot of this green tap down action. Okay, really good stuff there. Let's go to the next one. Next up we have Jinbe. Jinbe is a 4-cost, 5,000 power blue Fishman 7 Warlords character. With on play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and reveal up to 1 7 Warlords of the Sea type card other than Jinbe and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, so this is not like the other Jinbe, right? This is not cheating a character into play, but it is allowing you to search the top of your deck for a, you know, for a new 7 Warlords character, maybe to play on the next turn. And then when attacking, put up to 1 character with a cost of 1 or less to the bottom of their owner's deck. The second part, the when attacking, is probably not insane, right? This is probably not the best effect we've ever seen. But at the same time, it is nice to have that because there are a lot of chump blockers, there's a lot of searchers and things like that you might be able to just push out of the way just by attacking before they get any more value. So good stuff there. Just a nice card for 7 Warlords. I'm not going to lie, once Doffy disappeared, I was not upset about that, so I'm hoping this doesn't bring a resurgence of Doffy back, but I know for the blue Doffy players out there, it's like, wait a minute, maybe we got some extra help here. We'll have to see. Guys, if you're a Doffy main or an ex-Doffy main, by all means tell us in the comments section what you think about this new card. Okay, then we got one more. We got Doflamingo. This is a 5-cost, 6,000 power character with a 1K counter. It's 7 Warlords and Don Quixote Pirates type. It has a blocker, and on play, if your leader is multicolored, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck rested. So, pretty good card here. It's just a 5-cost, 6K, 1K counter blocker that ramps you a Dawn rested. So, just a very solid overall card. And I'm pretty sure I can't remember exactly how the 8-cost Doflamingo is worded, the purple 8-cost Doflamingo, but you can play out any 5-cost Doflamingo card off of him, right? Or any Don Quixote Pirates card off of him. The thing that I can't remember is if it's restricted to like Doflamingo card, right? Because some cards will have like do a search and then you can grab any card other than a card with the same name. But with the 8-cost Doflamingo, I don't think it has that restriction or that condition on there. I think you could just play out any 5-cost Don Quixote Pirates type character. So if that's the case, this card, awesome. You'll love to see it. Okay, really good blocker here that ramps. In fact, this might just be a good staple card in any deck that runs purple because, well, as long as your leader is multicolored. Excuse me, you do have to have a multicolored leader. So think about that, guys. You just play this out on curve now. You have a 5-cost 6K blocker that also ramps you a Dawn. Seems good. We'll take it. Okay, let's keep going. All right, now back to some spoilers here, or back to some, yeah, I guess these are spoilers. So let me say this. I have gone over the green Luffy here and the red Law, I believe, in previous videos, so I don't have those in here. But check out this new Marco, guys. I do have a new card, or we do have a new card to talk about that we've not seen yet. This Marco. I really love this card, okay? This is a 4-cost, 6,000 power blocker, okay? It does not have a counter, but think about it like this. You've got a 4-cost, 6K, 1K counter vanilla usually, right? Okay, well, this card says, okay, I'm going to remove the 1K counter and just give it blocker instead. Okay, it's already good enough to run, right? It already has enough utility and stats on the body to run, right? On this character to run. But then it also has on KO. Draw 2 cards. Guys, this card is so nice. I am a huge fan of this. I really love what's going on here, and I'm starting to have these ideas in blue-yellow, like maybe we start running a blue-yellow Land of Wano deck. Notice this is a Land of Wano card, guys. It's a former Whitebeard Pirates type card. It's a Land of Wano form of Marco. So who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe a blue-yellow Land of Wano deck? No, I don't know. We'll have to see, guys. Could be something there. Could be a lot of fun. Maybe in blue-yellow Nami, blue-yellow Ace, or who knows what they print out in the future, right? So really big fan of this card. Love this. I love everything about this card. Being a 4-cost 6K is so nice. You're getting your full stats worth when you play that card out, and it has blocker to help defend you. And then when they finally do remove the card, I mean, you can even attack with this. It's a 6K, right? So however they choose, you know, well, not however they choose to remove it, because they can bottom deck it, they can bounce it, they can trash it. There's ways to get around the effect. But if they try to just attack into this card and you let it go, you're drawing 2 cards. You love to see it. All right, let's keep going. Okay, now we have gone over the Sabo in the middle here. It's a 6-cost 6K with a 2K counter and blocker. And it has, if you have 15 or more cards in your trash, it costs 3 less in your hand. So this ends up being a 3-cost 6K with a 2K counter and blocker. But we've got 2 new cards to go over. This Pudding and this Nico Robin. All right, check this out, guys. Oh, man. First of all, come on. Look at that art, guys. That is so sick, right? That art looks so good. And now let's see what it does. We got Pudding. This is a 7-cost 5K. Wait a minute. Isn't it supposed to be a 5-cost 7K? Did they got the stats backwards? No. Maybe, maybe not. Check out this effect, guys. This is a 7-cost 5K with a 1K counter. Okay, so not a brick in hand. It's Big Mom Pirates type, of course. On play, Dawn -2. Okay, it better be pretty strong if you want me to do a Dawn -2. That's ridiculous, right, guys? On play, Dawn -2. If your leader has the Big Mom Pirates type and your opponent has 6 or more Dawn cards on their field, draw 2 cards. I'm going to stop there before I continue. It would already probably be worth running off that alone. Off that, if you gave me, I mean, I will say at that point, maybe it should have been like a 5-cost 5K at that point, like a 5-cost 5,000 power 1K counter character. But if it just had that, I would already consider running it. Listen to this second part, though. Then, play up to 1 Big Mom Pirates type character with a power from 6,000 to 8,000 from your hand. Guys, have y'all ever seen this purple Katakuri card? I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but there's this 8-cost, 8,000 power purple Katakuri card. Okay, and by the way, notice this is not color locked. It just has to be a Big Mom Pirates leader, and it has to be a Big Mom Pirates type character that you're cheating out that has 6,000 to 8,000 power. And your opponent does have to have 6 or more Dawn. So you can't just like ramp past them and then cheat this out. But still, 6 or more Dawn, that, you know, that's turn 3, you know, going if they're going second, or turn 4 if they're going first. But who knows if they have ramp, right? You always have to take that into consideration as well. But whatever the case is, you're playing this out. It's a 7 cost, and it has a 5,000 power body with a 1k counter. And then Dawn -2, draw 2 cards, and then play out an 8,000, up to an 8,000 power character from your hand. It does have to be 6,000 to 8,000. It's weird how they made it like restricted like that. I'm surprised it didn't just say play out a character with 8,000 power or less from your hand. But hey, either way, this effect is incredible on 7. Let's just say, I mean, even if you're not ramping, say your opponent just had a 6 Dawn turn going second, and you're going into your 7 Dawn turn going first. Okay, I'll just play out a 7 cost 5k that draws me 2 cards, and then I also get to play out an 8,000 power blocker like Katakuri. Seems good, guys. Huge fan of this card. Okay, be sure to tell me what y'all think about these cards down in the comment section below, guys. I really want to know what y'all think about these. Okay, next up we got Boa Hancock. I think I called it Nico. Did I call it Nico Robin, guys? Hang on. I'm going back. I think I called this Nico Robin. Y'all bear with me. I've got Nico Robin on the mind, guys, because I think this card will actually be really good in Nico Robin. But no, this is Boa Hancock. This is a yellow 5 cost 7k with Film, 7 Warlords of the Sea, and Kuja Pirates type. And then listen to this, guys. Excuse me. On play, you may discard 1 card with a trigger from your hand. Sound familiar? That's kind of like the 5 cost Nami, right? And even like I was saying, purple, yellow, Nico, Robin, you have to trash cards with trigger from your hand to do certain effects, right? Okay, so with this card on play, you may discard 1 card with a trigger from your hand. Your opponent's, your opponent's rested leader or character other than Monkey D. Luffy cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Now, I think that is supposed to be in brackets, like the square brackets for Monkey D. Luffy because it's a name. But whatever the case is, you're going to be able to on play. It's a 5 cost 7k body, so very massive stat line. You're going right on curve with the vanilla curve. You're playing on a 5 cost 7k. You're going to trash a card with a trigger from your hand. Like, think about it, guys. Maybe you trash Kikanojo because you've already passed that card because you're on your 5, 6, 7, whatever turn. So you play this card out, trash a card with trigger from your hand, and now your opponent's rested character or leader, other than Luffy, cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you're going to be able to shut down an attack while establishing a massive body while fixing your hand a little bit and maybe even filling up your trash depending on what you're playing. So really, really good stuff here. I'm a big fan of this card. Oh, excuse me. Did I forget something? This card has a trigger as well. Trigger, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. The trigger's pretty good. I will say we've kind of gone past the 4 or less cards now, the cost 4 or less cards. I feel like we're now in the era of 5 cost and higher cards, right? So in other words, if you can't hit a card that costs 5 or more, you probably have to do some reconsidering on how you're going to build the deck. But still having access to a trigger that can KO a 4 or less, that's still very, very good, okay? Hey, we'll take that as an added bonus, right? We will take that. Okay, all right, let's keep going. Okay, now we got some flashy stuff to talk about here. We got some pretty cool, flashy stuff to talk about here. I'm gonna have to keep moving my camera around for this part, guys, because there's a lot going on with these new Dawn. I'm gonna be all over the place. So first up, we got Shanks. So Shanks has a new Dawn. They did this for all of the 4 for the 4 Emperors, and this one is actually my second favorite. This one's actually my second favorite, guys. And tell me what y'all like down in the comment section below. But check out this Shanks. White, red, and gold with some black, colors here and there. I mean, just, oh my goodness, it just looks so good. And you've got that intensity on his eye there with the scarring, with the scars there, the hockey, just the power exploding from him. Incredible. Okay, so there's the Shanks Gold Dawn. Okay, now, like I said, I got to move back and forth a little bit here. Now we have the Luffy Dawn. This is actually my third favorite. Okay, this one still looks really, really good. Right here we have Gear 5 Luffy. Of course, you got those clouds showing Gear 5 achieved. Looks awesome, right? Looks really, really good. I do like the whites, blacks, purples, and golds. That has a really nice look to it. Okay, then we have Buggy. Okay, I just leave this here. And then, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding to all the Buggy players out there. I know. No, but seriously, this one looks really good, too. This one's for Buggy. The gold complements everything very well. Blue and gold. You guys know I like my blue and yellow decks. You guys know I like my blue-yellow ace. But no, this one looks really good. The red also complements it very well. Really makes it pop. And then last but not least, let me just move my camera over here in preparation for my favorite. So this is my 4th favorite, okay? The Buggy one. Sorry, Buggy players. I know. Oh, man. That is nice, guys. Look at that. Okay, for those who might be new to the channel, for those who are not aware, White, black, and gold. That is my theme. I'm always in the white and black, right? You guys know that I always got the black t-shirt, or the black collared shirt on, the white undershirt. That is my color theme. White, black, and gold. Absolutely love the way this card looks. Gonna have to have me some of these. Okay, I'm just saying. I've reached a point. Okay, guys, I've reached a point. Okay, I've said this before. I do not like to bling out my standard cards, right, or my standard decks. But I am going to have to make an exception to the Dawn. Because think of it like this, guys. I know people are like, yeah, but these Dawn are going to be so expensive. Yeah, but think about it. In the game of One Piece, we know there's going to be rotations. So cards might go away. Leaders might go away. But Dawn is not going anywhere. And it doesn't matter what set the Dawn came out in. Dawn is always going to be Dawn, right? So Dawn is here to stay. Guys, if Dawn goes away, then that's a bad thing, right? That means the game's going away or something. So guys, the Dawn is where it's at. Those are the cards that never leave. Those are the cards, for me personally, that I don't mind investing in a little bit because, number one, they look good. Number two, they're interchangeable across every deck. And number three, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. This looks incredible. I'm going to have to get me some of these. So good. Guys, y'all shouldn't worry about this card, though. Y'all, if y'all crack one, you know, just sit it my way. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, no, this card looks so good. I'm sure it's going to be very hard for me to get my hand on this. Okay. To get my hands on these, I should say. All right, we got some other cards. Let me shrink my camera down. We got some other Dawn cards. Let me, actually, you know what? We'll go front and center for this one. Here we go. So, guys, check these out. All of these incredible Dawn cards. I am going to be zooming in and kind of going through them. Okay, that's not going to work with the camera. That's not going to work. Hang on. We'll go like this. All right, we're going to be going through each one of these. Okay, Caesar Clown. Look at that with the gold. You got the gas in the background and on his cloak there or his jacket, whatever. We got Carrot, Rob Lucci. We got Pudding. Look at that. Look at that. Got Sanji in there. Looks so good. So much attention to detail. Look at that. And notice the eye, guys, how it's like welling up with water here. It's like a tear. And very cool looking card there. Then we have Sugar over here. Almost called it Pudding. I always do that. I get Pudding and Sugar and Pudding backwards each time. And then, okay, now this looks nice. Okay, moving the camera over to the other side, guys. Moving the camera over here. Wow, that Boa Dawn is clean. Gold, pinks, whites, and then, of course, you got the black border down here, bringing it all together. Awesome. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. We got so much to go over. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're taking a little too long, but let's keep going. Then we got Calgara over here. I did mention this in another video, how it's like how you have the gold silhouettes of the people there. Looks so good. We got one for Bonnie with the pizza, of course. We got Chopper here. What else? We got Yamato, Smoker. Then we have, is this Sanji, I'm assuming? Like someone cooking here? Like I would imagine this is probably Sanji. Someone help me if I'm off on that. And then we have, is that Kairos? I'm not really sure about this one. Someone help me out, guys. Don't be mean. Don't be mean in the comment section below. But we got a, yeah, I think that's, I'm pretty sure that's Kairos right there. Pretty sure. Okay. Now we got another one. Okay, we're not done. We're not done. Let's go up here. We got to talk about this Usopp. Look how good the Usopp looks. Looks so good. This one I don't even know. Be nice, guys. I don't even know what's going on here. Someone tell me what this one is. Okay, it looks like we got Revo Army here. Then we have Marco. Is this something to do with Ace? I see the flames. I'm wondering if this has something to do with Ace or something. So we got Phoenix, the Phoenix here, like with Marco. This one's Foxy Pirates, of course. I don't know what gave me the idea. I'm not sure what gave me the idea there, but I'm pretty sure this one's Foxy Pirates. Then we have... is that Jinbe? I believe that's Jinbe. It's kind of hard to tell by the silhouette. Okay, now let's go down here to the bottom. We got Kobe. We got the, I think they call this one Snake Man Luffy. Then we have, I see the cloud here. Is this meant to be Nami? I think this one's meant to be Nami. Wow, that one looks awesome. This one looks really cool. Someone correct me if I'm off on that. Okay, then we have, this is the Odyssey. This one actually looks really good. The Odyssey one looks way better than I thought it would. Wow, those greens and golds and with the squares and everything, that looks really nice. Like, that's a very clean us. If anyone can get, like, a full set of Dawn that's like that, that's going to look really clean. I wish they had put a few purples in there, though, like maybe in the background here, like where this darkness is. In a few of these, I wish they'd made it a little bit purple just to go with green-purple limb, but that does open it up for more green Odyssey stuff in the future that's not stuck to purple. Then we have Miss All Sunday, you know, Nico Robin. We have... Goodness gracious, I see the scales. It's funny, I was about to say Rebecca, but I believe this is supposed to be Shirahoshi. And then we have Punk Records here. We've got the that apple head. Yeah, that's supposed to be Vegapunk and the whole egghead thing, right? Very cool. Punk Records. Awesome. So much good-looking stuff coming out here. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more, guys. Check this out. Okay, these were some of the... Okay, so I did show these off before, and I did not pick up on something we're going to have to talk about here. Check this out. Okay, we talked about these before, right? And it showed the gold and, like, reflective texturing on here. Looks so good. I showed off the Shanks and the carrot already. But when I saw Pudding, I noticed something they're going for here when I was kind of checking this out with, like, the, you know, the whole movie, you know, reel going through here. I was like, wait a minute. So they're breaking the border. Okay, that's what, like, legitimately, like, notice right here, guys, they're actually doing, like, a broken border in this new alt art. And how cool is this? Look at this, guys. She's chopping the actual frame of the card. Incredible. You know, it's rare you see stuff like this executed so well. If anyone's going to do it, it's Bandai. But like I said, guys, when I first saw, I first saw the carrot and the Shanks, and I didn't notice it at all. And to be fair, the quality of the picture was not that great that I was dealing with. But it's like, wait a minute, look at this. So again, the border's being chopped up here, the border's being chopped here, and that's just red, green, and blue. Man, what if they did a purple, black, and yellow one, right? Of course they're going to do that, and look what they chose for purple, black, and yellow. Okay, first of all, for the black here, I love this little curling they did with the actual, what would they call this? Filigree, I believe is what it's called. I think that's like the technical name for this here on the border. I think they might call this filigree, but whatever it is, look at this. It's all wrapped around everywhere. And look, guys, it's just so well done. This is a masterpiece, whoever did this. These SPs from PRB-02, chef's kiss. Incredible. Looks so good. And look at that, guys. I didn't even notice that until now because the quality, it's being sewed together. It's being sewn back together. And okay, and it looks like Leo's got the needles. Guys, this goes crazy. This goes absolutely crazy as far as art. Like, this is a masterpiece. Really good stuff there. And then over here on the left, of course, we have the EB-02. Secret Luffy. Look, it looks like he's actually grabbing the frame. I don't know if you guys can see that with his fist there. It looks like he's grabbing the frame and he's about to just launch straight into his target. This could not have, I don't think it could have been done much better. And now with the law here, this one's even done in its own style. This one's a little more geometric. Notice the squaring and things like that. Looks really, really good. I'm even going to move my camera over for a second for this part. Look at that, guys, with this, the way it's squared and things. It looks so good. And this is also one of my favorite cards in the game right now. So good. Okay. I know I sound like a broken record, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more, guys. We got the, okay, so I'm sure people have already seen all this stuff by now, but I'm still going to try to hype it up for the people who haven't. So we saw, oh man, okay, so they did a one-cost card for Red Shanks, that Yonko, right, for that Emperor. Then they did a one-cost card for Buggy, and we know they have a one-cost card for Blackbeard, right? This is my era. What do y'all think they're gonna do for a one-cost card from purple for Luffy? Because he's the other fourth Emperor, right? Oh yeah, there it is, guys. Look at that Gum Giant. I think it's safe to say that this card is here to stay. Now, that will be a design conversation, you know, a game balance conversation for us to have at another time. But hear me out, guys. I'm pretty sure that this card is here to stay. That is Gum Giant on the left, and this is my era on the right. So it looks like they chose to give these special, like, I call them manga panel events, even though they're not the exact same as like a manga rarity card, but they're like manga panel events. They did one for each of the four emperors for their respective colors for one-cost events for each one. You have the one-cost searcher for Shanks, the one-cost searcher for Buggy, the one-cost searcher for Blackbeard, but then the one-cost Gum Giant for purple Straw Hats for Luffy. Just awesome, though. It looks so good. Looks really nice. Okay. And then I think we got one more. That's right. What better way to end it off on than Sanji D. Goat? We got Sanji here. It looks so good with that. With this. Now, this is a manga, obviously. So this is the manga from PRB for PRB-02, and it looks so good. I'm a big fan of how they chose to do the background as well here, because you got Sanji. You get like both forms of Sanji here, and I've never noticed this before. I haven't really focused on the actual panels in the background, but look at this. At the top, we have Sanji in his more cheerful state, almost like a younger state, right? Especially on the right here, where he's laughing, he's happy, you know, having a good time. But check this out, guys. Sometimes it's more about business. Okay, look at that in the background. That's like from PRB Jinbe. And then, of course, this kick here with the, you know, with his foot completely inflamed with blue flames here. So incredible. It matches the blue of the card because this is the 9-cost blue Sanji. So yeah, really good stuff here, guys. That is the end of the slideshow. We're going to just recap through it all really quickly. I know, we got to go through this again, guys, because there's just so much good stuff to look at. PRB-02 looks incredible. Seeing all of these reprints happening. Cavendish, I didn't even spend enough time on Cavendish, guys. They're reprinting pretty much all the secret rares. I don't know if... I think every secret rare that I predicted, they are going to be reprinting. I don't know. I didn't see any black secret rares, but there wasn't really any black cards that were popping off like that desperately needed a reprint. The only card I don't see on here yet is Laboon. Like, I see the Brook on here. That needed a reprint. The Shirahoshi. I don't see the red Chopper. Let me see something. I did not see the Chopper, but if someone can confirm or deny that that's going to be in there, by all means do that. It would have been nice to see the 3-cost Chopper. We see the 3-cost Brook. It'd be nice to see the 4-cost Laboon. It's nice to see Shirahoshi. Viola would be another good one to see. Who knows if that's going to be in there or not. But from what we have seen, some major cards are being reprinted that needed it desperately, guys. That needed it desperately. Okay, all right, I'm done yapping. Guys, I really want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Oh, yeah, just to kind of finish off, it's good to see all these promos being reprinted and seeing all these different foiled, textured art cards and stuff like that, the texture foil style stuff. Seeing Usohachi on here, of course, that's always good to see. What else? This is not the Chopper I was talking about, by the way, guys. Even though it looks like Sanji, this one's Chopper. I was talking about the 3-cost one from EV01. Okay, but we see all this stuff on here. It looks really good. Seeing the starter decks get support in here as well. Seeing these new cards coming out from PRB-02. I mean, guys, this entire set is just packed with bangers. Absolute bangers. It'll be definitely good to see all this stuff pop up and see all these new cards in action. Check this one out. That's just a good-looking slide right there. I mean, let me just take my face off there. Look at that, guys. That's just a good-looking slide. That's just a good-looking slide. All these were, of course, like, you know, Bandai does such an incredible job. All these new Gold Dawn look incredible. Cannot wait. I'm gonna need to get these somehow, guys. We might have to like make a donation goal from now on when I'm streaming to get my hands on a playset of these Dawn right here, because that would just be incredible. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. That's a discussion for another day, right? Okay, there's all that. Got all these secrets here. Got the manga style events, and then of course the alt art or the manga Sanji. All right, we're done. Hope y'all enjoyed, guys. Please, again, tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Let me get this outro going. I can't wait to see what people are saying, man, because I know a lot of people, myself included, were very concerned about the cards that were going to be reprinted in PRB-02. Not that there weren't going to be any good ones. I think everyone knew there were going to be some good ones in there, but at the same time, everyone was really hoping that a few really good ones were going to be in there that had not been previewed yet, and now we've seen them, like Cavendish, for example, like the 6-cost Luffy, and so many others. It's so good to see. All right, I'm done. Hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, if you're supporting me in any way, shape, or form, whether you're liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, viewing, using my TCG player affiliate link, if you're donating through Patreon or PayPal, if you're supporting me through, if you're a Playmat supporter, if you're a YouTube member or a part of the Discord community, however you're helping me out, I really appreciate it, guys. If you're helping out the community, whatever you're doing to make this, this community a better place, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All right, I'm done. Hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace.